Ghostbusters is directed by Paul Vaughn, and it's the remake to 1984's Ghostbusters, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. It was decent, it was funny, it was so hilarious, but Ghostbusters 2, not so much. What this movie's about is 4 scientists that decide to become the Ghostbusters and fight some ghosts and save the invasion of the ghosts in the city. Now, this movie, I was not excited. I was excited at first when the first picture came out, when it's announced. I was like, okay, the females are playing Ghostbusters, Melissa McCarthy, Leslie Jones, Kate McKinnon, and Kristen Wiig are being Ghostbusters. I was like, okay, pretty decent cast. And then when the trailers came out, it lived up my expectations. I wasn't excited. The trailers I did not like it. It was just bad. It failed and didn't make me laugh. It didn't make me excited. Even the Ghostbusters scenes in the trailer didn't make me excited at all. Even though the second trailer was better than the first trailer, it still didn't make me excited. So I went into the theater with no expectations, but I still gave this movie a shot. I'm doing it for you guys. So I gave this movie a shot, but when I went out of the theater, I was like, this film was pretty decent. Yeah, this film was pretty damn decent. I actually enjoyed Ghostbusters. Okay, all the dislikes are gonna come, but I'm gonna say this. I did not like this movie. I didn't think it was a good movie. I didn't think it was likable, but you might enjoy this movie after you watch it. You might say, like, this is actually a surprise. It was actually not as bad as you think it would be. What I like about the movie is the 4 Ghostbusters. Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon, Leslie Jones, and Kristen Wiig. Their chemistry as the Ghostbusters, them 4 as the Ghostbusters were well together. I actually enjoyed them together, especially Leslie Jones is probably my favorite out of them all. I thought she was gonna annoy me because by the trailer she might annoy me, but like in this movie, she was actually pretty damn hilarious. I even like Melissa McCarthy and Kristen Wiig's chemistry together. They were like really great together. I loved them in like movies. And I love those actresses. But the one that stole the show is Kate McKinnon. Like, she was damn awesome. She was just awesome making technologies and stuff. And it's just like, she's awesome. She stole this movie for me. And I wanted to steal this movie. And she was awesome. The Ghostbusting scenes, especially, there's one Ghostbusting scene involving a concert. It was just enjoyable. It was a fun scene. And I was like, yeah, get him, girls, get him. Like, you feel that way, and you just feel the way when they were buying Ghostbusters, and you're just like, oh my god, they're actually doing a pretty decent job. Especially in the last bit of the movie, I enjoyed the whole fight scenes of this movie. I even love Chris Hemsworth in this movie. He did surprise me. He was pretty damn hilarious, and he was a jerk, but I thought he's gonna annoy me as well as shit, but Chris Hemsworth actually stole this movie as well with Kate McKinnon. Like, I love him. I loved him as 4K, and he was just awesome in this movie. Some of the ghosts, the CGI of the ghosts was actually pretty cool. Like, some of them are not bad, are kind of bad, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It's just like, they're really cool effects. Now let's go off to negatives. Just because I say all these things doesn't mean I like this movie. The negatives are, there are a lot of cameos in this movie, and the cameos in this movie were just way too forced. I just didn't like every cameo in this movie. It's just, yes, and there's also a cameo of the original Ghostbusters. I'm not going to tell you what happened. They're also forced, and I actually want the cameos to be awesome. I'm actually expecting them 3 together to, like, bust ghosts for the girls, but that'll be sick. But dreams can't come true. Instead, we have a weird cameo with them, but I'm not going to spoil it to you because this is a non-spoiler review, even though it's a bit of a spoiler. It is. And the second half of the movie were also too forced. Like, it has to happen that way, it has to happen that way, and like, I didn't hate it, but it's just like, it's annoying me, and it's all really annoying me in those different ways, and I just did not feel like I liked it. And this movie disappoints me most of it because this movie I expect to be like a sequel of Ghostbusters, because in the first trailer it says 30 years ago the Ghostbusters are doing shit and the new clients will answer the call. But it's actually the remake, like the exact same movie as the 1984's Ghostbusters. And it's just strange. Like, why do I have to put that in the first trailer if it's a remake? And that's why I don't understand. Maybe those guys were too scared. It's like, okay, let's put that in the first trailer to make people excited for this movie. But it didn't make me excited from the trailers. But I'll probably watch the trailer again because this movie was pretty damn fun and it was enjoyable. And another thing I liked about the movie I forgot to say is that the comedy in this movie were pretty good. Like, it's funny. Like, some parts in the movie were hilarious and some other parts of the comedy in the movie were a bit forced, but most of the comedy, I did enjoy it. The comedy, I laughed. I actually laughed hysterically. Sorry, that's not even a word. But at the end, I enjoyed GHOSTBUSTERS. Like, I didn't love it. I didn't think it was a good movie. But I'm gonna say it was enjoyable. And it might surprise you after you watch it. Yeah, dislikes are gonna come. But you gotta respect people's opinion, kind of. Because some people do like this movie. Some people hate it. Some people think it's okay. And I'm like, I respect their opinion. Unless it was better than Fantastic Four. I'm gonna give GHOSTBUSTERS a C+. Who you gonna call? GHOSTBUSTERS! I actually do recommend you to see this movie. Like, if you're, like, not excited for this movie, and you want to give this movie a shot, go ahead. You might have a good time, or you might hate it. I don't really care. I respect your opinion. So, guys, have you seen GHOSTBUSTERS? What do you think of that movie? Comment below, let me know what you think, and make sure to subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day.